Beach FM, locals talking to locals.
It's Anzac Day, yes. And do you know what that means then? It's 8 months away from Christmas Day. Good afternoon, Hannah Zwartz.
Oh, kia ora, Tanya.
You realise it's 8 months till Christmas
I
Day, so
never
you've
thought
written
of it that
strawberries
way.
here. We'll probably be eating them 8 months to the day.
Yes, it does seem like a funny season to be talking about strawberries.
Yes.
But as with a lot of things with gardening, it's the unseen preparation that will get you your strawberries in spring. So you'll be lucky if you're getting a few fruits. But what your plants will be doing at the moment is producing the runners. So that's like, you know, the little plants, they push out a string with little plants along them. And that's how you can refresh your strawberry bed without having to go and spend a lot of money at the garden centre. So each of those little plants, it's probably best to just chop it off after the first plant because they just get smaller and smaller and smaller after that and not so strong. But you can either peg those down onto the soil, you know, with a little peg or a little rock to hold them onto the soil so they grow roots, or you can get even clever and put a little pot with potting mix under the plant and peg them into a little pot, and then you've got them sort of ready potted up.
So they stick their toes and go, oh, I like the feel of this, I'm going to stay here.
Yeah, and then once they've put their roots down, you just snip off the umbilical cord and you're away. So, yeah, as I said, the first one along the string is the best, but generally, if you've got strawberries, you'll know that the plants get tired after a few years. You know, you probably get really good crops off them for the first 3 years or so, and then you get smaller fruit and not so many. And so a lot of people who are really serious about growing strawberries, every year they'll pull out a third of the oldest plants. So you can just divide your bed into three and sort of plant a third each year. So each year you're pulling out the oldest plants, you're putting in your new runners that you've clipped off your new plants. Yeah. Or you can go and buy new plants if you really want to. And so if you plant those runners now, then you'll have a head start in the spring.
So it's like rotating your stock.
Yeah.
Excuse me, in the supermarket, how they rotate their stock. It's the same thing if you keep refreshing it every year.
Exactly, yeah. So you don't need to rip out all your plants every year if you just replace a third every year. Yeah, so if you plant them now, you'll get those really early spring strawberries. If you plant them later in the spring, you'll get later fruits through the summer. Depending on your variety, of course, also some fruit.
I believe there's more than one. I just thought strawberries were strawberries. Now, you're saying to mulch with pine needles.
That's a really good mulch because it doesn't rot and break down. You know, it keeps the fruit nice and dry. And people say it also gives them a really good flavour.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if it added to the flavour.
Yeah.
So if you're planting your strawberries this weekend, make sure you got some pine needles. Go for a bit of a fossick around. Down at Waikanai Beach, I know there's a few palm trees down there. You could go and fill up a bag for your strawberry plants. Yeah. All right, Hannah. Well, thank you for that.
Cheers.
Like I say, I learn something new every day, and you can too by listening to Hannah Zwartz Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Fridays here on Beach FM. We'll catch you on Friday.
Kia ora.
106.3 Beach FM.